It's time for some kale meatballs. Meatballs that got kale up in them. Alright, today we're going to make some kale meatballs. You're watching the Basic Ass Cooking Channel. And these meatballs, they're green. Deal with it. Get ready for it. Alright, you'll need some chicken. I'm going to use chicken breast and some sourdough bread and half of an onion, some sriracha sauce, just a little bit. I'm going to serve my kale meatballs with some spaghettis and some kale. Hello, were you totally ignoring the song? I'm going to top this dish with some Parmesan cheese, and my secret moist ingredient of the day is going to be this ricotta, this cheese. I'm also going to season the meatballs with some salt and pepper as per usual, and some garlic powder, some herbs du Provence, or you can use Italian seasoning if you have that. I did not have any. And I'm going to serve it with some tomato, basil, and garlic sauce from a can. Yes. So let's start with the chicken. This chicken has a secret, and you will find out if you keep watching the video. So you will have the chicken lengthwise and cut it into chunks. That is one big old chicken breast. So here I am just cutting up 1/2 of it. Next, take the kale from the stems. You can use them for something else, but not for this, not recommended. All right, now we're going to have washed the board, which I did, and the knife. Have half of an onion and just kind of chop it up very roughly. Get all those little bits. We don't waste small parts of onion. Get out of here. All right, now you've got your kale. Put it in the food processor and blend it all up until, well, process it until it is very small pieces. This is the trick to making these meatballs not taste like kale salad. Just process it all up very, very small. Next, do the same thing to your onions. And now, with the chicken, instead of processing it, you're going to pulse it. So it'll be in the processor, but if you see my finger on your screen right now, I am just boop, 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 doing the pulse method instead of just letting it rip. I'm basically making ground chicken, right? Yes. So that's what it'll look like. When you're all done, it will mostly be green. So we're going to empty the bowl of the processor out into another bowl to get ready to season up our meatball mixture. But wait, here's the secret to the chicken. You're going to use that other half in this recipe. If you decide later to add the chicken, everything tastes better. I don't know why. I don't make the rules. This is just what happened to me. I'm just telling you. So do it that way. Do it the convoluted way. Next, take 1 piece of sourdough bread and make breadcrumbs. You know how to do that. And now with everything finally in the bowl, I'm going to season with salt and pepper. This looks hilarious sped up. It looks really, really weird. And then with garlic powder, shake it, shake it. Then with the herbs du Provence, season it all up. And then add the ricotta cheese. If you need the exact measurements, check out the blog post at basicasscooking.com. You see it on your screen right now. After you have added all of those ingredients, mix everything up together. But don't overmix it because you don't want your meatballs to be tough. So I added the ricotta basically like in 2 parts to make sure I had the right amount. And then at the end, I added the sriracha. And you saw just a little bit. I don't like spicy food, so I just added a teeny bit. So mix that all in, and now you are almost ready to make your perfect meatballs using your ice cream scoop. So here's another flavor secret. Lean closely to your phone or your computer now and listen to this. You have to make a meatball, stop, then pull out the spray, spray the foil, okay? You have to do it in this order. And then you take the meatball that you just made and put it on the foil again. If you do it this way, there is something magical that happens and they will taste better. All right, so now the meatballs will just come together so quickly. Look at this. Wait a minute, they're just popping up. Well, there's another one. Where are they all coming from? Oh my gosh. That's wow. Oh, I can't even keep up with this. Oh, well, is there going to be one more? Oh my gosh. Perfectly. So easy. They come together so quickly. Like wow, just a few seconds and you could be eating meatballs. Or at least have made the meatballs. Don't eat them raw. So now you just bake them for 20 to 30 minutes at 350. And look at how pretty. I think these are adorable. If you don't like green foods, I am so sorry to you. But you basically just cook them until they're done, like you do with all food. And check them to make sure that they're done. If you're trying to get food that's like low fat, look at this. There's like no fat in this, but they still taste very good. There is fat, there's cheese, so don't quote me on that. But there's very little fat from the chicken, I should say. But they're still super moist. It's so amazing. So I'm going to serve mine with spaghetti sauce, not gravy, which I've learned is a separate thing. And I'm just going to heat the sauce in a small little pan and add some meatballs to the sauce. You can see on the right side of the screen, my spaghetti noodles are boiling away. So I'm just going to serve myself 3. They're kind of small, but they're, eating 3 was like a great portion for me. So you decide how many meatballs you want to eat. That's not my business. I'm just here to tell you how to make these meatballs. Look at how tender they are, falling apart. Do you see that? Yes, you do. It's on your screen right now. So I'm going to take these out of the sauce. Everything is nice warm together. I wanted this to work out perfectly, but it did not. It's the Basic Ass Cooking channel. Nothing perfect happens on this channel. I make these videos. I can tell you that nothing perfect happens on this channel or in my kitchen, but things do taste good. And these meatballs, one of the things that tastes very good. So I'm going to top my very moist, delicious kale and chicken meatballs with some Parmesan cheese. Pow, we're done. Take it outside for a little natural lighting, and there you go. Thank you so much for watching the Basic Ass Cooking channel. You've learned how to make kale and chicken meatballs. You're amazing. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.